So, you've come to your senses and realized that you made a mistake when you went to Straight Talk. I decided that I wanted to save money on my cell phone bill, so I decided to do some research. I came up with the idea that Straight Talk looked like the best deal. They say it's on a Verizon network, and I had a Verizon phone. The truth is, they are not. They are on AT&T network, so my Verizon phone, although they said it would work, did not. I could get 3G, and I was able to have all of the stuff for getting onto the internet. Everything was just painfully slow when I had a 4G phone and was able to do all that stuff before. I was also unable to get picture messages. I could get regular text messages and I could get emailed pictures, but I was not able to get the pics messages that come through on your text messaging. So I decided that I need to get rid of these people, and I bought a phone off of eBay that was a AT&T phone to take to Cricket, and I wanted to port my number. Guess what? That's where the fun began. So this process took almost a week, and I'm here to tell you how to make your life much easier and simpler when you're ready to leave Straight Talk. First of all, you need to get onto Straight Talk, start a chat with someone on their chat section, and ask them what you need to do in order to get your cell phone number ported to a new cell phone company. That's the first step. Make sure you write down the person's name that you were chatting with. They'll tell you very quickly that you need to go to the portal department. Getting there is a whole different story. So, next you want to get on the cell phone that you are using with Straight Talk and call the customer service line. When you do that, you want to ask for the portal department, at which point they'll give you lots of runaround and tell you that, oh, well, what can we help you with, and are you having a problem and want to try and resolve it? The problem is they can't. That's really funny, but they can't. You'll end up needing to be transferred twice, 2 different times. In order to get transferred, you have to tell them, I want to leave Straight Talk, and I want my number to be moved. I had a great customer service rep who thought I was just dumber than a box of rocks. And I said, I want to speak to a manager. And she promptly put me on hold. She didn't put me on hold. She just sat there in silence. No music. You're not on hold. So this was a half an hour escapade with this one woman who I could hardly hear anyway. And you want to make these phone calls from your new carrier's place of business so that you can pass the phone to your new carrier person who's trying to set up your number. Because then they can talk to them and they understand that although you're not dumber than a box of rocks, the tech person can help you. So they went through and told me that that my cell phone number was unattached. I'm not sure exactly what that meant. And repeatedly, I am calling on the number I'm trying to port. I don't know how they seem to think that you have an unattached number and you can talk on it. I don't understand. Anyway, so then I got the runaround that, oh, well, we need to reactivate your number. I'm talking on this phone off of this number. How is it not an active number? Don't understand that one either. Okay. Then you get all through that, and then they're going to tell you, oh, well, wait, you're going to have to shut off your phone in order to get it to come back on and all of a sudden be able to port the number. No, it does not work. So eventually they will give up on you and they will give you a telephone number to call and a PIN number. The PIN number is important because that's the case number that they have just assigned as they move you on to the next person. Now, they can't transfer you to these people. You have to call back on a different number. So that's step 2. The first transfer to get the new number, a new number to call, and a PIN number. Then you call that number, give them the PIN number, and you tell them, I want to leave Straight Talk. And you want your number ported. It's very important that you say, I want to leave, because they don't get it otherwise. So then, hopefully, and this time I actually within 4 minutes got to be transferred, we'll transfer you to another person. That's your magic person! Yay! You can get excited! Because guess what? They can make it work. So if you're sitting there in front of your cell phone place, they will be doing their little magic on their end, trying to make sure and see if they can port the number over. And at that point, you will find that your new carrier person will go, yeah! And it will be all of a sudden, they can take your number. But remember, you have to get transferred twice. Okay? And you want to make sure that you tell them, I want to leave Straight Talk and I want to take my number. And if you can try, then maybe they'll transfer you to the portal department, but don't count on it. So that's my story. That's how you leave Straight Talk, and I hope you have greater success leaving them, and it doesn't take you a week. Enjoy. Thanks so much. Bye.